What's the weird animosity that the Streamer Awards had against Kai and his homeboys? First, they call Kai Diddy.
Congratulations to you. Oh, and also, congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
They got mad that Tylil checked her about it.
And I just want to remind you guys that everything we say tonight is a joke, okay? Especially after some of you talk to fans.
Who want to be compared to Diddy on a documentary where they talk about him doing illegal freak-offs and offing Tupac and Biggie? Then you ask Rage what his favorite color on the pride flag is.
Rage, I had a quick question. What's your favorite color on the pride flag?
Yeah. Mind you, they know that Rage is a straight man, so how would he answer that question exactly? They claiming it's all jokes, but it's coming off as like purposely trying to embarrass or sabotage them. It's very, very weird. Regardless, congratulations to Speed, Kai, everybody that won their rewards. They all deserved it. One thing's for certain, two things for sure. I don't think they're going to another Streamer Awards. They're gonna send people to pick up their trophies. So these folks don't try to pull a stunt like this again.
Touch my heart, bro. Like, I dead ass help, man. Y'all don't even understand. Like, people really was crying, like, off camera. Like, on my mother's life, off camera. People literally was crying in my arms. So if it wasn't for you, I would have left. Like, I would have never made it through. If it wasn't for you, if it wasn't for you, I don't know what I would do.
So nobody but me find it crazy that allegations about Tylil essaying a girl came out right soon he did this at the Streamer Awards.
If you all gonna be on the mic, now turn this shit off. Turn this shit off. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny. Have a good night.
Now, once again, I'm not saying he didn't essay the girl, and I'm not saying he did. All I'm saying is I find it crazy, suspicious that after he defended Kai, because like I said, that shit seemed like a humiliation ritual. They was probably like, they don't like that he defended Kai. All speculations though. What if they was like to the girl, go push up on Tylil, make it seem like you want him, get him comfortable, and then, let one thing lead to another, and then come out with these allegations. We gotta show him who's boss. We gotta show him some act right. We gotta let him know that in these moments like this, you gotta learn how to act. That's just a thought. But like I said, who knows? Time will tell. Because SA is a crazy offense. So I'm hoping he wouldn't do that. Do I believe he did it? No. Do I put it past anybody? No. Does her story seem kind of off a little? Yeah, if you go listen to it. Maybe I'm confused on what SA is or like certain things, but if she said what happened to her happened and she didn't want to happen, that would be the R word, right?
Like, bro, that type of shit ruins lives on both sides, and it's unfortunate as fuck. I just think it's super unfortunate, whichever way it go. I won't speak on it because I don't know none of the details. Like, I don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's right or commendable to speak on something this deep without having, you know what I'm saying, full spectrum of like what the story is. No, I'm not finna watch it. Not watching that. All y'all grown, y'all can watch the shit. It's hard, bro. It's super hard, bro, because it's a double-edged sword on both ends. So, all we can do at this point, y'all, is just send our prayers. Yeah, both of them. I fuck with both of them, so I don't know.
Hey, I remember when y'all called Kai sexist, I think. When he said he's trying to keep as few women on the stream as possible. He trying to have as few female guests as possible. He saw the writing on the wall. Tylil's being accused of SA, and I'm going to be real with you. On this situation, I believe the lady. I hope it ain't true, but I believe that girl. I believe her. They came out with the text. Oh, my God. Tylil, and when people ask, oh, how does Diddy get to that point? He was Tylil first if it's true. You understand me? The text messages, he was saying, I don't want no bees over there if they not fucking. Whoa! He want to walk into a room and everybody's willing and ready to let him hit. That's the type of time he on. Then they got him, like, I give a toast to all the intoxicated women. You can't say no shit like that. You can't. What? You happy the women walking around stumbling and drunk? That's your shit? If I was in a room where all the women were stumbling and drunk, I would promptly remove myself from that room. That doesn't seem like a place that you should want to be. That seems like danger. And so you got all these 20-year-olds with seemingly unlimited money and power in terms of clout. What the fuck you think gonna happen? Accusations or actual essay? I mean, the text messages are terrible. From what I've seen, from what I see these people reporting, because I'm not really into that side of the internet. I've never actually watched a stream. I only ever see clips from said streams. But man, well, I think it was Kai when he said, I'm trying not to have any that many females around the stream. No female guests. I'm trying to phase them all out. Y'all call him everything under the sun. But I was like, he's smart. That's smart. I look at Tylil. I'll be real, this shit sound true. It's all alleged. I hope she lying, but damn.
So a streamer, I believe, Jordan Pauline, has just alleged that another streamer, Tylil, has essayed her. And I suppose that I'm stupid for even being surprised at the internet's reaction to all of this. As usual, everybody is already taking sides. Some people believe Jordan, some people believe Tylil, despite the fact that there is no damning evidence for or against either side out right now. And I just wanted to make this video so we could all slow down and maybe you can ask yourself why. Why have you already taken a side? Do you believe Jordan Pauline just because she's a woman? Are you defending Tylil just because he's a man and perhaps because he's an affiliate with Kai? Surely there's a middle ground that we can all find between taking the accusation seriously and immediately pointing the finger at someone assuming that they're lying or that someone's guilty. Maybe I'm just speaking into the void right now because obviously this video is not going to change anything, but many people have asked me for my opinions and thoughts on the matter, and my opinions and thoughts are that I don't really have any. Allegations have been made. I'm pretty sure Jordan Pauline filed a police report. What the fuck else am I genuinely supposed to add to that? Once again, we don't know anything.
I'm not here to say who innocent and who guilty, but one thing I want y'all to pay attention to with the whole Cenat and the Clover Boys, more specifically the Tylil situation, is don't just look at the allegations, look at the cluster of allegations all coming at the same time, one after another. Because if you look close, the pattern is loud. This isn't about one person or one allegation, and it's definitely not about the internet playing detective. What we're seeing right now is the consequences of somebody like Cenat rising too fast without gatekeepers and outside of the traditional power structure. Basically, everything that he's done and the way that they're going about it, they did it without permission. Cenat became the biggest streamer in the world, and he brought his people with him. Them boys out here dominating culture, numbers, and attention. Then comes the public discomfort. Then come the passive aggressiveness, the microaggressions, peep the streamer award, and then finally the switch. And every time a switch happen like this, they don't come one by one. They come in clusters. This is character assassination during the ascension. It would be one thing if all the accusations came at random sporadic times, but they trying to assassinate these boys' character. And if you don't know, like, the government does this to people. It's called COINTELPRO. Being able to assassinate somebody's character and getting the public to doubt them before there's ever even a trial. It's older than social media. It's older than streaming. They've been doing this for years. The FBI openly admitted doing this to black leaders and different entertainers. And when they do it, they attack the leaders, their inner circle, and anybody who defends them publicly. The goal is never court. It's actually just to fracture their image and gain distrust amongst their audience. I think the part we got to pay attention to is the timing. That's the key here. If these accusations was random, years apart, or one at a time, they would be organic. But the fact that all these are happening after the streamer award, which was some sort of humiliation ritual, immediately after the public came to their defense and saying that girl was corny for even saying that stuff to Kai, they defended Tylil. And then after the institutional discomfort, Kai definitely checked Twitch buddy about why he got banned. After a rapid succession by Cenat, and then the Clover Boys is coming up too. All this is a pattern of narrative warfare, bro, not due process and righteousness. I'm not saying the accusations are false. I'm not saying he guilty or she innocent or they innocent. I'm just saying that the environment is already contaminated. The thing is, whether streaming is new, but there's still a system in place, and these boys done bucked it. They done beat it. So at this point, all they can do is try to discredit them.
That girl said Tylil did something to her, right? In the midst of all that happening, it's been like 20 hours. Somebody comes out and sends her some screenshots, I guess. That's what it said on Twitter. I could be wrong. You know how they be clipping shit up. Somebody sends her some screenshots. In the screenshots, it's like, Tylil said, if you in the house right now, you're not trying to fuck. What are you doing here? That was the wrong direction to go in. That didn't help nobody case for nothing. Because if you in the house and niggas is not streaming and you know I got a girl, what actually are you doing here if you not fucking? What? That shit was straightforward and honest. What are you doing here? Get out. You're not on that? That's cool. Go home. That's straightforward and very honest. I do not see the problem with that. We smoking, we drinking, we chilling in the crib. You come over. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not on that. That's fine. You don't gotta be on that. But you gotta actually just go home. What you think I'm trying to have family time? I got a family. What is you doing? Go home.
That shit remind me of like when you make that call at 3 o'clock in the morning, yo, come over, and she said, well, what you think we about to do? Oh, never mind. You can actually stay where you're at. My bad. I misread the situation. Have a great night.
Right after the one, you was, yeah, y'all. You went straight regular. You just was crying. I'm done streaming. It's never been about your stream career. What have you done in the streaming world by yourself? What have you done? It's never been about the streams. And you like, niggas think I'm gonna do this for a collab. She told us, you gotta listen to what people say. She sat there and told us what it was about. She said her streaming career, protect her integrity. I'm done streaming. She said, I'm done streaming. We didn't know you streamed. We didn't know you streamed. We didn't know this was about a collab. She sat there and said, oh, niggas think they can do what they want over a collab. She was trying to get a collab. She must have texted Tylil and said some crazy shit. And he like, bro, don't do that. So he was blowing her phone up. But my thing is, you can't sit there and show the call log and then say like, yo, like, I'm not gonna say who it is.
It's so fucked up. I've been seeing everything that bro been going through, and it ain't even my business, so I'm not gonna speak on like what he should or shouldn't do. This is one of my biggest fears, and that's to be embarrassed. This is supposed to be his month, his week. The end of his year is supposed to be so great and so happy. The internet done found a way to completely ruin this moment.
I can't tell y'all what happened because I wasn't there. But I want to let y'all know, as a double degree holder in psychology and women and gender studies, who also did her senior thesis on Black women and their perceptions of safety and violence, most people don't even come forward when they're survivors of SA or grape. Most people actually stay silent. And for the people who do come forward, 10 times out of 10, it's actually more dangerous for them to tell you that something happened to them because most people are not going to believe them. Yeah. And also, the statistic of people who lie about being SA'd and graped is extremely low. And it's because of the first two things I said, which is, number one, it's just safer and easier for most people to not say anything. And number two, most people don't get believed or prosecuted. Well, there's no prosecution against the person. So as it pertains to the streamer boy and the young lady who came forward with allegations against him, I'm actually statistically more inclined to believe her. I believe survivors anyway offer it because, once again, I just do. But it's actually statistically smarter to believe her because it makes no sense for her to come forward, especially against somebody who has that much notoriety and fame, than it would have been for her to just stay silent, which in the event that he did actually do something, he probably has more victims who have decided to stay silent. And that's all I'll add to that situation.
Whenever someone comes to the internet first instead of the police when it comes to serious allegations like SA, I'm always very skeptical on what they have to say. The main reason being, if you were truly seeking justice against a person you're accusing, the worst thing you could do is go to the internet first. Because once you give your testimony online, that becomes evidence in a court of law. And let's say you mess up some minor details in the story, let's say you left some things out, let's say you didn't want to give the public your full trauma, so you just didn't say certain things, it becomes very hard for you to deviate from that original story in a court of law. A defense attorney would eat that up because once you give that first testimony, you've completely boxed yourself in to only giving the story in that manner, right? And another thing on top of that, if you come to the internet first to sway public opinion instead of actually seeking justice, that doesn't make sense for someone who is actually hurt by a situation like this. Like, if you actually really felt like this person did something to you and you wanted them to go to prison or go away for life, you wouldn't go online and say, this person is so big that you guys won't believe my story. Because if you go to the police first, people are going to believe you, right? And if you say something like, they're so big that you won't believe me, what you're really trying to do is manipulate the public into thinking, hey, no matter how ridiculous her story sounds, I'm going to have to at least kind of believe her, because if I don't, then I am morally wrong.
Ain't nobody else gonna say it? Fuck it. I'ma say it. She lying, y'all. I don't care. This shit bigger than Tylil. He ain't nothing but a raindrop in a bucket of water, if you ask me. They really want Cenat. It is a witch hunt, and they coming for the kingdom, starting with his soldiers. Long story short, Jordine Pauline on the internet accusing Tylil of some egregious actions. 2 accusations in 1 week is outrageous, but ain't came with a shred of evidence yet. We all know Tylil and Cenat like this. You seen what happened at the BET Awards. You seen what happened at the Streamer Awards. Oh, they gotta get Tylil out of here first. He first in command. Then they gonna come for Cenat noggin. But they understand the assignment. They need to get Tylil out of here first.
I'm not gonna lie, I saw this coming from 10,000 miles away. Because although I respect the streaming world and think that they're doing great things, there are no real rules. They are living hard and fast. And a lot of things that they say to people and the things that they do are right on the border of problematic. It literally just, there's no guardrails. This streamer, Jordan Pauline, has come forward letting people know that Tylil allegedly essayed her. Now, since Jordan has come forward, there have also been other messages released from other people saying that Tylil was doing weird things when they were at the house. In these messages, they allege that he said that if women weren't there that they needed to leave. And below that, it says that he did a toast to the women being intoxicated. Now, Tylil has since taken to his Instagram stories to let us know that he has never essayed anyone. But that's about all he's had to say about the situation so far. But Jordan is alleging that she's no longer interested in streaming because they have been calling her nonstop and trying to blackmail her. She even showed receipts of the call log where many of the calls said either Tylil or unknown number.
But it's part 2 to the Tylil shit, son, because, like, it's confusing, son. Like, is they even gonna pursue anything, son, for them to be thinking about this shit on every platform, son? You got Twitter, Facebook, the Shade Room, X, everything, you feel me? And they just gonna put this out there on this boy name, but they not gonna pursue no case, or shorty ain't gonna go to the police about it, no nothing. It's just his name is just damaged now, like, just damaged. That's crazy, son. I'm not gonna lie, son. Like, they're just gonna be the thing on his name now. Like, you feel me? Like, it's just that. Like, you feel me? The shit with Tylil and all of that. That's crazy, son. I'm not gonna hold you, son. That is so wicked, son. Like, I really feel like if nothing is gonna come from this, then people gotta stop doing that, son. Like, no funny, son. Like, not saying that shorty was wrong or anything. You feel me? It's just like perception is more real than the truth, son. Like, people believe in perception more than the truth these days, son. That's crazy. I think that's the scariest part about getting lit, famous, anything, son. Like, perception is more real than the truth out here. You feel me? Like, people don't give a fuck what's the actual truth no more, son. Like, if perception could beat the truth to whatever, to these people, to their eyes, to their news feeds, to their whatever, then perception will win, you feel me, every time. Like, and that's so crazy.
Y'all gonna see the police report before y'all see me make a video. I'm not saying she did, I'm not saying she didn't, but what I'm saying is, if I was SA'd for real, who? But I'm exposing their name, their mama name, their address, their dog name, their cat name, all the messages, all the videos, all the proof, everything. If somebody really did something to me or my sister or my mama, anything else, bro, I'm not covering up nothing for nobody. I'm not gonna say their name. No, I'm saying everything. I'm putting that shit all on the line. What? If somebody, like I said, I'm not saying they did it. I don't know the truth. The only people that know the truth that was there. But if it was a Stream Awards after party and everything else, it gotta be a billion cameras somewhere. If I was SA, bro, whoever did it to me, they would have been locked up. I'm not gonna do look like I just did a get ready with me makeup and everything else to get online and talk about it. No, well, I'm going straight to that courthouse, police. I'm crying, boo-hooing, like, nigga, I'm terrified.
Wendy, don't answer me. I know Wendy not gonna answer. I just know it. Wendy.
And not only that, my phone was stolen, you guys. My phone was stolen. He broke my phone.
Damn.
I had no way to get home, you guys.
Damn.
Not only that, he illegally taped me.
Oh my God. These niggas moving like the Diddy documentary, my nigga. Paying homage? Alright, homage is crazy.
So let me get this straight. They're calling Kai Diddy. Then they have allegations for Tylil saying that he essayed somebody. Then what we also have is Ray and Rakai being confrontational with a woman who was communicating through a iPad screen, and she was visibly shaken by the encounter that happened between them. Then you have Dez saying what he would do to a woman, blank, 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 that somebody heard from the bathroom. Am I forgetting anybody? So what's going on here, y'all? What's going on here? In a matter of less than a week, everybody is just so anti-Clover. Wow. The industry has to be mad about something, and it has to be retaliation. It just has to be.
There was consent on both ends, and she regretted it afterwards, so she started crying. He was probably recording him buzzing down, because that's what niggas do, okay? And maybe he was recording just so that way he could protect himself, too, because, nigga, you know how these bras be.
That's some real shit.
And so she had regret over it,
That's some real shit.
and so now she's claiming SA. All because she feels bad about the decisions that she made, and also because he supposedly has a girlfriend. Do people know what SA is, bro? To get up on here and say bad about somebody,
that's some real shit, bro,
with no actual proof, okay? To be up here crying and speaking in a context, explaining the story as if you were equally consenting to the situation, and then trying to claim SA afterwards that's just fucked up. Just fucked up.
That's some real shit.
I literally called it. I said that after all that shit happened at the Streamer Awards with Kai, Rakai, and Dez, that the list was just going to keep coming, and that somebody put a hit out on them. I don't know what's going on, but now it's starting to seem like it's not just a coincidence. So this girl right here, Jordine Pauline, had basically decided to get on stream all of a sudden and come forward stating that after the Streamer Awards, they attended a party, and at the party, Tylil had SA'd her. Party, her phone went missing. Tylil had let her know, like, hey, I have your phone. Come to my hotel to get it. Like, I'm gonna send you a car. Get in the car. Let's go. So she gets in the car, gets to the hotel. Tylil tells her that you have to come up to the room to get the phone. She gets to the room, and now he's saying it's in my pocket. You got to come get it out of my pocket. Things happen, and then now she is alleging him of SAing her. And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I am not the one to ever just assume that somebody is lying, but in the same sense, in today's world, reality is reality, and the amount of girls that have come forward about SA and have lied is at a crazy amount right now. And I'm not saying this to say that she's lying by any means, because you really can't put nothing past nobody. But in the same sentence, y'all can't just jump to thinking that people are telling the truth either. I think in today's world, unfortunately, we got to go off straight fact. And again, I want to clarify before y'all take that and run with it. I am not saying that I think she is lying, but if this was back in the day, it was very rare that somebody would lie about something like this. Unfortunately, there are plenty of women nowadays and men that come forward and they're lying about things. They're not telling the full truth, and it always comes out after the accused has already been bashed and canceled. So I think that it's best to stay neutral until there is proof, until something is proven, and then whatever gets proved, go off on it. You go crazy with it. Secondly, a lot of people are saying, like, why would you come to the internet rather than going to the police? That is how people operate nowadays, and I totally disagree with it. And that is one of the things that people look at with something like this. What are we supposed to do about it? It kind of gets to the point of, you go to the internet, and the only thing that can really come out of that is that person getting canceled, that person getting bashed, whatever the case may be. You go to the police, and now we talking law. Now you're really getting justice, because we the people can't give you no justice. The only justice that we could give you with this information is canceling him. Like, and that doesn't mean she's lying. I mean, some people are more comfortable with the crowds than they are with the law. Maybe they feel like the law ain't gonna do nothing, so their best chance at getting any sort of justice is, you know, from the internet. I don't know what be going through people's heads.
A lot of y'all are going to hate me for saying this, but Fan calling Cenat Diddy last night at the Streamer Awards was not a joke. It was actually the truth. When Cenat cut those dreads live on Twitch, that was the beginning of his initiation ritual, okay? Now, a lot of you may have heard of destiny swapping, but there's a such thing called soul swapping too. Those adult sleepovers that he be having, that's not a coincidence. The fact that he got on that stage last night and said that he was retiring is not a coincidence. Cenat is about to be put in a position where he is going to surpass the money that Diddy touched in the music industry, and he is now going to touch it in whatever industry he goes in next, whether it's Hollywood, whatever the case may be. He about to get a bag, okay? It's the reason so many people were saying Kai looked weird last night. He looked like he's not into it no more, because the Kai that we met years ago is not the Kai that was at those awards last night, okay? He's a whole different being. He's a whole different entity with a whole different soul. Trust me when I tell you this. Like I said before, the world is a stage and everybody has a role to play in it. And right now, that is the role that he is playing, whether y'all like the truth or not.
I was going to mind my business about this whole essay shit, but the chain of events that been happening since Streamer Awards been real suspect. And I'm not saying Shorty lying, and I'm not saying Tylil and them niggas telling the truth. But what I am saying is, as a community, we gotta stop picking sides because of he say, she say. That shit is corny. I just personally feel like if no arrest has been made, then no allegation should be coming to the internet. Because not one are you messing up their image, you stopping a bag, and you making, and people's not gonna forget this. Some people's gonna always believe that person did what they did, whether it's true or not, you feel me? And again, I'm not saying she's lying, because she could be telling the fucking truth for all we know, you feel me? But we don't have nothing to go by, and people are already picking sides, and they don't know nothing. They going based on fucking two streams. Like, come on, cut it out.
This is every Streamer Award drama that happened this year, I think. Cenat is Diddy. Fan made a joke saying Cenat looked like Diddy, causing Tylil to throw a fit.
So, congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
If you all gonna be on the mic, now turn this mic, now turn this shit on. Turn this shit on. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
I thought it was.
Have a good night.
Do you want to do a joke?
No.
Okay. I only said that because he got his hair cut.
Mind you, everyone including Kai's community, his mods, and even his friends made this joke not even 2 months ago.
My nigga, you be Diddy, I'm Justin.
Fan also got some backlash, making a Son Piker dog joke and calling the FaZe Boys homophobic misogynist.
Is that a vibration remote in your pocket, or are you just excited to be here?
I'll put it on you later.
The homophobic table! Woo! Or was it misogynistic? I don't remember.
Rakai stealing. Cutie Cinderella got hate for making a joke about Rakai stealing. Many people called this a racist joke towards black people. Unfortunately, this was actually just a reference to Rakai stealing flowers from Walmart, resulting in a 2-year ban. People were just yapping without knowing the context.
And finally, I think we should all agree that the person who stole the show goes to Rakai. I'm sorry, it's just, I know you didn't steal it, you did the whole thing, but we gotta go with it.
FaZe wins breakout streamer. FaZe has been getting heavy backlash from every community for multiple reasons. He apparently has been streaming for a long time, which discounts him being in this category, which is not true. He was a YouTuber before and started streaming only last year. Rakai had more viral clips, which means he should have won. While the part of Rakai having more viral clips is true, this doesn't equal him winning. I'm sure more people know of Rakai, but would not actually vote for him. Same reason I know of BTS, but I wouldn't vote for them in an award show. Popularity does not equal a fan base. And lastly, people said DDG deserved it more in terms of statistics. This could be seen as true, but due to recency bias, Adab got more votes because of the Face Subathon. Also, he doubled DDG's subs and was number 2 on Twitch leaderboards. And I'm not a hater, bro. DDG was one of my favorite streamers this year. I voted him for Best Music Streamer. India Love tries to be Kanye. Grown-ass woman tries to do Kanye at the Grammys, but doesn't have motion like Kanye, so gets kicked out of the Streamer Awards.
Real quick, y'all, I know Breakout Streamer of the Year went to Adapt. Congratulations, and we respect you for what you did. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say. Shout out Rakai and shout out boo 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 boo.
Burnt Peanut wins Best VTuber. VTuber fans and communities are hating on Burnt Peanut for winning Best VTuber because he apparently hates and disses the VTuber community. He also apparently is classified as a PNG tuber, not a VTuber, because he uses a 2D PNG as an avatar rather than a 3D/2D model with motion capture. Wendy Ortiz not winning an award causes fan outburst. During the closing ceremony of the Streamer Awards, a fan blurts out saying Wendy Ortiz is winning next year.
If you didn't know. What? Huh?
Keep talking.
Okay, that was really helpful. Thank you so much. I'm sure Wendy's really happy you did that. Okay.
Not only is this embarrassing as a grown man to say in the crowd, it is embarrassing for Wendy to have fans like this. Wendy fans also caused drama for hating on Cinna for winning the Sapphire Award. Alright, these were the main controversies that I saw that weren't just drama bait, like Johnny saying it's rigged, Aiden Ross saying it's rigged. Actually, just anyone saying it's rigged. With that being said, here's one thing I will leave you off on. Just because you don't know a streamer doesn't mean they don't deserve an award or have no motion. There are different bubbles, and yes, streamers transcend those bubbles, like Cenat or IShowSpeed, but that's just not true for everyone. Those are the exceptions to the rule. I bet a lot of you guys don't know who K-Drill is, but he averaged 60k viewers this year with a peak of 400k viewers. Or maybe you don't know who Squeezy is, but he averaged like 120k viewers with a peak viewership of 1.3 million viewers. Learn that just because they aren't known to you doesn't mean they are not famous in other spheres. Alright, that's about it. See ya.
I find it crazy how all of this shit is going on after the Streamer Awards, bro. Like all of this shit with Kai and the Clover Boys, bro. How they it's like they trying to do an Operation Takedown to these niggas, bro. Like, do y'all not see what's going on? Yeah, I know what's, bro. It's happening right in front of our eyes, bro. And I feel like that's why Kai, he was acting like different at the awards. He's probably not different, but somebody came to Kai and told him like, hey, we got this deal for you, and if you don't take it, we gonna ruin your career, dog. Something went on, bro. Something went on, and that's why he's telling everybody to keep God first. Keep God first, bro, because they're coming. Like, they're coming. He's made too much money. He's making too much money. You know what I'm saying? And somebody done came to him with a deal, and he didn't oblige. So now it's Operation Takedown of the Clover Boys, bro. And they planting these people. They plant these people in these certain spots to carry out their agendas, bro. Simple as that. Simple as that, bro. And if you're smart, if you're intelligent, you can see the play. You see the play. You see it because it's ironic. It's like it's not something that just came out of the blue. It's something things led up to this right here, bro. These heinous actions that they're being accused of, bro, didn't come until that incident at the Streamer Awards where they tried to humiliate Kai in front of all of those people, bringing up Diddy and all of this extra shit. I see right through that shit, bro. I see right through that shit, bro. And I hope y'all is too, bro. I hope y'all seeing right through this shit, gang, because this shit crazy, bro. As soon as a black man comes up and he brings other young black men up with him to the level that Kai's at, because they've never seen it. People have never seen somebody organically come up like Cenat, bro. Because it's all organic. You can't make if you make a celebrity now, bro, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna fail, and they know that, bro. You can't make an industry plan anymore. All of this is coming straight off the muscle, bro. All of this is coming straight off the muscle. People resonate with him, bro. And if we keep on letting these motherfuckers like infiltrate the community like this, bro, we not gonna have one. I'm telling y'all, bro. All of these people that don't have no talent, they don't got no business streaming. They don't even like, bro. Motherfuckers not even really into this shit, bro. And they just getting planted in different places to pop up on stream and do this and like y'all motherfuckers like, bro. Y'all taking the fun out this shit. That's why that's why Kyle was acting different though, bro. I see what's going on. I'm peeping the plot. Now they trying to run all of these allegations and this is happening because they trying to ruin them, bro. They trying to ruin these dudes. They trying to ruin these dudes, bro. Y'all gotta think, bro. Y'all gotta peep the plays. Peep it. Just sit back, observe. You know what I'm saying? Sit back, observe. Don't be so quick to judge. Sit back and observe. Look at where it started. And look at the end game. And then you gonna see. That's why, bro, it is important to keep God first, especially dealing with these people, man. Hey, bro, Kyle. Hey, bro, you a God-fearing man, dog. You a God-fearing man, dog. Keep on putting God first, bro. I wish you the best, bro. Y'all boys gonna make it about this shit, man.
Hey, you want me to tell you what's crazy? Because I kind of figured this was going to happen. Y'all realize after Tylil, like, defended Cat at the Streamers Award, and they was trying to embarrass Cat, and then Tylil came out and defended him. Now, all of a sudden, he getting accused of SA allegations. I promise you, I knew something was going to happen, bro. And I'm not going to lie. I'm going to call her right here first. I'm already knowing she lying. It's just this how this social media shit works. I'm telling you, mark my words. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, I'm a post another video after this video with the video explaining exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm telling y'all, that happened just because Tylil defended Cat. I'm telling you, that's exactly why that happened.
But I think the real joke that was fucked up was the shit about Streamer University. And then the only reason why I feel like it could be defended in a serious matter instead of like joking is because you can tell like Kai energy was off a little bit. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't really like, oh no, you know what I'm saying? Nigga just pulling up, chilling. Nigga wasn't cracking no jokes. Nigga wasn't streaming. Nigga just trying to slide through and then he gets sat in the front and niggas calling him Diddy and Streamer University is the worst and this and that. So I think that shit was like a little uncalled for.
And what's so sick about this individual, who was my stepfather at the time, he had me sort of like brainwashed in a way. He would, and as a child, he would tell me to go tell my mother that she needed to go and get something, like from the grocery store, just to get her out of the house. This created fear in me. Did I want to tell my mom that? No, I didn't. Because I knew what was going to happen. I can remember one afternoon after school, my stepfather is outside in the buildings, like a shack, working on something. And, growing up, I I was the type of girl that liked to be outside. I was an outdoor type of girl. I didn't like staying inside my room and playing. I didn't really play with like the Barbie dolls or the baby dolls. I was more of a tomboy. So I trusted my stepfather. I mean, I did from the start. And even through the abuse, I became afraid of him, yes. But then there was those moments that it was almost like a father-daughter kind of moment. Just for a quick second that I enjoyed those type of moments. So if he was working outside, you know, I might go out to the shed, you know, just try to spend some quality time with him. Even though the abuse was taking effect, it was very weird for me though, because even though the abuse was happening, a part of me still I don't want to say love him, but a part of me wanted that father that I didn't have growing up. Because at the age of 8, my actual father was not in the picture. So he was all I had at the time. So I'm in the shed with him, and we're talking about, there's no telling what we're talking about. I mean, it could have been anything, whether it be what he's working on, school. He wasn't into sports. I didn't play any sports. So I know it wasn't like anything like that. But he would then, we would start off really great. And then he'll say, hey, go tell your mom I need a pack of cigarettes. Or it might be, tell your mom tell your mom she needs to go to the grocery store and get, you know, whatever. It could be for tomorrow's dinner or something like that. And in the beginning of this, before I had caught what he was trying to do, I would do that. I would go straight to my mom and be like, hey, you know, he said he needs this. Of course, she'll be like, you know, yeah, I guess so, you know. But a part of me never asked her in that moment, hey, can I go with you? But there were moments, a lot of moments, where I can remember my mom pulling out of the driveway and I am running after her car. Literally running after her car and tears coming down my face because I wanted to go with her. Because I knew the moment she was out of sight, he took advantage. Immediately. We are in the shed, you know, I go to my mom and I'm telling her, hey, he needs this, can you go get it? She goes. And I go back to him and say, hey, you know, she says she'll go. And he says, good. Now when she leaves, go to your room. And then in that moment, I was like, you know, I'm a child. You know, they say, you know, children need to listen to their parents. There was never a time where I said no. Never. I never said, no, I'm not going to my room. Or I never did. And to this day, I don't know why I acted the way I did. I just went along with it. And even though I knew the outcome, it was going to happen. Now, I get to my room. I know my mother has left. I have seen her either walk out the front door at this time or hear the car crank, and pull out of the driveway. And we had a long driveway. I can remember he's standing in my bedroom at this time. And my bedroom window faced the driveway. How convenient is that? And I remember him taking the blinds and pulling it down so he can see. And as soon as it was clear that she was actually gone, is when he pretty much took advantage. And when I say take advantage, it's not just the molestation. I mean, he will do everything and anything